Today marks the official end of Vistara, so I booked myself on one of their very last flights to look back at my many trips I had on the Indian airline. The good ones, the bad ones, as well as the scandals. But this video also gives me the opportunity to address the recent allegations made against me by the airline and airline propagandist Sam Chui. So please lean back and join me on a flight from Frankfurt all the way to Delhi to say goodbye to India's most controversial airline.
So guys, and here we are. Welcome to Frankfurt Terminal 1, and while it's usually a sad event when an airline ceases operation, today with Vistara's last flight, it's actually a good day for aviation. So let me tell you exactly why after I checked in. So guys, all checked in for my last Vistara flight, and I'm going to tell you why it's a good day for aviation once I'm at the lounge. Vistara?
Yes. Oh my god, you're Josh. I saw you all the time on your YouTube video. Oh my god.
How are you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm good, yeah.
Cool. This and enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So guys, let me share my Vistara story with you, which started, I think, in 2018. It was my first flight on Vistara, I believe it was from Delhi to Mumbai. And I was like, wow, this is a great airline. That is exactly what India needs. A professional, full-serviced carrier that brings pride back to the country, which they used to have in Air India many decades ago. So I was very hopeful and I was very eager to follow that project, and I was like, I'm gonna try to keep reviewing them to see how consistent they are and whether they can be a game changer. I came back in 2019, and I think the problem is once success gets to people in India, they start to slack. Whether it was Kingfisher or Jet Airways, they're good examples of this. So I went on that flight in 2019. It was very below average, and I was told I am annoying by the crew. I mean, we all know I am annoying, but it's not something that you say to a customer. And I think from this moment, it gradually went downhill. You could see a lot of headlines. The CEO was making announcements saying, oh, sorry that we let you guys down. And things continued that you could tell the arrogance that this airline has. So I remember a flight in 2020 when I boarded, and there was a crew like slouching in her seat, playing on her phone. And I think that stood testament for the downfall of Vistara as well. And in all those years, 8 years of reviewing airlines, I get a lot of emails from like crew or associates, employees, and like sharing their pain with me, because I mean, I do investigating stories in the airline industry, so people try to be heard. And in all those years, I never received as many messages as I did from Vistara cabin crew and employees. How badly they were treated, how they were sexually exploited, where they had to pay or share their layover allowance with departments so they would get flights, a lot of favoritism. And there was hundreds of messages, whether it was on Instagram, emails that I got, including pilots that reached out to me and say, hey, there's so much going wrong behind the scenes with Vistara. And then I made that video in 2022 where I gathered all those informations and published a video which then got a lot of attention, pointing out all those issues that Vistara has. And earlier I said it's a good day for aviation because Vistara no longer exists. Because there's a lot of things that were wrong with Vistara. apart from those problems that they had within, they also tried to censor me. I remember when I published that video in 2022, they tried to legally have my video removed, but luckily the truth was on my side and this was dismissed. And this is how they reacted, not just with me, but with other journalists when you had something critical to say about Vistara. So yeah, that was pretty much the experience that I had with Vistara in a nutshell. So I think airlines that stand for censorship, that mistreat their cabin crew and their employees, there is no room for such airlines in our industry. So I'm very happy to see that it comes to an end. And I think a lot of people, when the merger was about to happen, said probably the same. Otherwise, if you are such an ultra successful brand, what they made themselves believe, then you just don't give it up like this. So I think that is also a reason. But as the title of the video suggests, things go even further. So there was quite some crazy allegations the airline as well as Sam Chui did against me. But I tell you more about this once we're on board.
Hi.
How you doing? Have a good morning.
Excuse me a second.
So guys, the very last namaste or namaskar on board Vistara 787-9 Dreamliner, because today is the final day of operation. They have finished and completed the merger of Air India and Vistara. When you wake up tomorrow, there will be no UK flights anymore. Not to the United Kingdom, but the call sign for Vistara is UK, and it will all be operated under the call sign of Air India, which is AI. And the Vistara brand will obviously still be around for a little bit. You will see delivery on the planes, but gradually, because I'm added to the Air India fleet as well, they will get the new livery. And then probably 2 years from now, you won't see any Vistara paint planes anymore. And that will be the end. So yeah, flight time is roughly 10 hours to Delhi. And once we're airborne, once I had my meal, I'll tell you the whole story about the allegations that Sam Chui and Vistara made against me. It's going to be juicy, so stay tuned for that.
Roughly 45 minutes into the flight, the food was served, and as promised, let me tell you about all the false accusations the airline and Sam Chui have made against me.
So guys, but now let me give you all the behind the scenes that you've been waiting for. In 2022, I posted this video, which was exposing all the questionable things Vistara was doing to its crew, including sexual exploitation. I also mentioned in the video that you don't have to wait for long until a Sam Chui PR propaganda whitewashing clip will appear on the internet showing how everything is rainbows and sunshines at Vistara. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. However, Sam was so angry with me calling him out that he went to my video and left a comment, a public comment, saying that I have asked for financial compensation in exchange to delete the Vistara video off the video. So short, he said I am blackmailing the airline. So of course I was pretty shocked by his statement, and I asked him, since it was publicly, to provide some evidence of me blackmailing the airline. But this is who Sam Chui is. Instead of using his platform to ask critical questions, to make sure that the crew is treated right, he is more interested in his personal gain and to create a PR propaganda masterpiece. However, after his accusation, I emailed Sam and I said, in order for full transparency, why don't we sit together in front of the camera where you can provide your evidence of me apparently blackmailing the airline. But since he is aware that these are all lies and false accusations against me, he turned down this offer because he is worried about his reputation. But hey Sam, the offer is still on to sit with you in front of the camera and you can finally provide all the evidence to your accusations. I'm sure my audience as well as yours are very interested to see what you have to say. But yeah guys, let me know in the comment section below if you would like to see that as well. And you can also head over to Sam's Instagram, to Sam's YouTube channel and ask him or challenge him in the comment section as well. And yeah, that's what I mean by November 11 being a good day for aviation, because airlines that operate in such manners, they have no space in our industry.
But yeah, this is how Sam Chui operates. And there are many more things I could share about him. For example, how he benefited of me getting banned from Qatar Airways, or how he assaulted cabin crew on our flight to Kazakhstan together. But I shall save all these for another video. But accusing me of a felony without a single piece of evidence just shows how desperate he is to hurt another content creator. And in fact, that is a crime as well. What do you make of all these? Let me know in the comment section below.
So guys, beautiful good morning. We are somewhere over Afghanistan, it seems. I didn't know that airlines are able to use their airspace again. It's roughly 90 more minutes to go until we touch down in Delhi. Not having breakfast, but a lovely coffee. Crew is also very nice. I slept pretty well. The bedding on this flight is really, really lovely. Great duvet, nice mattress, good pillows as well. And yeah, waking up to a view like this and having a cup of coffee, priceless. So guys, we just started our descent into Delhi, 2 hours ahead of schedule. That's how strong the winds must be up there. And I also got this lovely card from the crew here on this flight, on my last Vistara flight. I put a huge smile on my face, so thank you very much for that as well. Yeah, very interesting to know that this is it. This special relation, this love-hate relation I had with Vistara is officially coming to an end in a good 25 minutes. So yeah, I think my final words, I'll save them for when I get to the hotel. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye. And here we are once again back at our city, and I have a beautiful view of the Pigeon, but that's not the highlight, but a 707 on Boeing. I think it used to fly for the government. Looks pretty nice. But unfortunately no more 707s to fly in the world, so I can't promise you a 707 review. I think I've said everything that I had to say in today's video. The flight was solid, it wasn't outstanding, but also thank you to the crew for the lovely card, and That was very much appreciated. My next flight is Air India on the 320 Neo tomorrow. So let's see how Air India is doing these days. And yeah, that's it from my side. If you want to have access to some extra perks, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description box below, where you can get some merch, access to my WhatsApp group, early access to my videos, your name in the credit, and it's worth checking it out. This is it, guys. I'm gonna catch up on some sleep now, pretty tired, and I'll see you guys next week.